I think we should be live. If you want to listen to music, you can just play what's playing right there, and you can hear what I'm playing. Today we're going to be doing some Minecraft. So I'm going to be doing Minecraft Hardcore, and we're going to start with 1.0.0. This is my favorite song. We're going to go through all the different versions, but it's going to be fun. Before we do that, I'm going to make sure that my stream is running fine. YouTube's running fine, and Twitch also seems to be running fine, so we're good. And I think I have access to chat today, so we'll hope that's accurate information. Yeah. All right. So I am placing blocks and shit because I'm not my friend. Okay. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know how to like commentate something like this. I've always felt awkward whenever I'm trying to commentate Minecraft. Oh, I don't have my skin. That makes sense. There's so many little things that I'm used to with more modern Minecraft. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Oh no, it's just saying I connected to YouTube. Yeah. I am again very used to modern Minecraft stuff, so some of these things are kind of weird. Like the spruce sapling hasn't looked like this in so long that I'm like, wow. Yeah. I keep looking here. I should look for. I moved the camera. It was like it was right there, but now it's right there. So it has like a slightly different angle. Because it's more easy to it's easier to access the battery pack if it's like that than if it's like where it was before. And I figured it's better to have the better battery pack access than to have to like constantly readjust my camera because it's always wrong because I always have to change the battery pack at the end of the stream. Or sometimes multiple times during the stream and then I forget to plug in the other battery, which is not ideal. Because then there's like a 2 hour period in during the middle of the stream, which I just don't have access to again. Speaking of which, I plugged my camera in, alright, my camera pack in. That made me lightheaded. Anyway, I plugged my camera pack in at the beginning of the weekend, but I had to unplug it to plug my laptop in to charge it, and I didn't ever plug it back in, so it's charging now. It should be full on charge, but it isn't, so. Ooh, that's cool. It's a mountain. Yeah, it's always very weird to go back to some of these versions. Like I started on 1.6 or 1.7, so to go back and be like, I'm gonna play on 1.0 is really odd. Um, very, very odd. Because like this is sort of before I started playing, but while I was still like conscious of the game as like a concept, because like I would watch, trying to think of people from around that time that would have been playing like this. Oh, not gonna have fast leaf decay or like a tool to break leaves for a while. Yeah, obviously shears, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and like the items looking like that is weird. I want a zoom mod, but I don't have one. I was trying to get Optifine installed for it, but I was like, this is taking too long, and it's not worth it for like a zoom button for a single stream. See, I knew I was gonna want, because I wasn't sure exactly when my camera had the battery in my camera had been charged last. When are you gonna be nice to me, camera? Or are you gonna be silly? Why? Hmm. I'm not sure what the issue is with it. Of course, I fixed all of the issues that I was having with the stream. I have some sort of weird issue with my camera where it's like, oh, you wanted to stream today? That sucks. There we go. Okay. I just have to replug the battery in. That's it. I see now what the issue was. That's why I did that. Let me fix this chat thing real quick. Properties. Make it 100 tall. Mostly there's just like a built-in there's a couple built-in chat messages, and I don't want those to show, obviously. I don't know, they're obviously there. There. Alright, so grab some saplings, and we're gonna head over to that hill over there. That looks like a cool place to set up a base. See my Minecraft pillow in the background. Should I put on sunglasses? Should I put on cool sunglasses? Full stream persona? I can't see anything when I wear these. Especially when I'm driving, it's really bad. It just completely cancels out the green lights. Which, like, is fine unless a light happens to be actually broken. In which case, if I didn't have the glasses on, that would be like, oh, okay, I'll just stop and turn. Or, you know, it's like, I'll go, oh, a 4 tall. Nice. I'm not going to break that. I am, however, going to scale this a little down. I like that. I like this. Like this. Oh, place. I think we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna make a, like a house on top and then make a little hobbit hole on the bottom. Yeah, and then I have a good vantage point of like a wider area. Ooh, I would zoom in on that, but I forget that like all wood makes the same wood for a bit. I don't think that works yet. I don't think that's a thing yet. I could of course be wrong about that, because I'm not really up on my Minecraft version history. But I don't think that you can make a 2x2 in the first version of Minecraft. I think Notch had more important things he wanted to worry about. Like the dragon? Everything you're doing. I don't know what this is. This is kind of weird. I don't know if this is like a like coding error or if it was like supposed to be purple. But it's very odd. Oh, I just tried to use I. That's not an inventory for anything I've played. I keep doing that recently. I keep pressing the wrong button, and it's not even like a reasonable button for us. I can hear the Minecraft music. I'll leave that on. I'll leave it into this. I'll leave it baked into the stream, and then when I try and make this into a video for YouTube, it'll make me very upset. Oh, I should probably re-add that plugin. I'll do it for next stream. Sorry, editor. It was me. Sorry, me. I love moving out. I say sorry, me, because like trying to fix all this so that it's like a nice like 5 to 20 minute video is going to be a lot more difficult if there's music entirely unrelated just baked in, and I also can never get rid of the face cam. That's fine. I'll just sort of cut like 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 that and just zoom. That'll be fine. Nice, I made a little thing down there. Ooh, nice coal. Coal. Some coal. I don't know why I did that. Spider. I don't even have a single stick. I should have killed some of those sheep so I could get some wool. For a bit. Oh no, it's not me. Okay, didn't. I was wrong. Dismantle just it. I'm gonna add a window for aesthetic reasons. And not so that I can make stone axe. 2 spiders. That's fine. I can take them. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can just... Yeah, you can spam click. It's gonna be really weird getting used to spam clicking and then losing access to that. Okay. How long do I want to stay on each version? Because I'm sort of thinking, like, if I'm gonna eventually do... I'm sort of thinking either each stream is its own version and then we do it for, like, half a year. And then it's, like, normal hardcore after that. Or... I spend longer per version, and it's like a longer sort of deal. I realized I shouldn't be like doing things with this music. It's mostly just there so that if you want to listen to it, you can. I should probably put it... I shouldn't make it a giant thing. I should probably... I'm not going to right now. Oh, I hate these guys. They make even worse instructions. Okay. I forgot I was doing hardcore. I forgot that's the whole point of this was me was doing hardcore. I was doing hardcore. Hmm. That's fine. That's okay. It's fine. I didn't like that world anyway. What I'm gonna do is while we're doing this, I would say that's good. I don't know if you can see that at all, though. I don't know if you can read what it says. Because if you can't, I'm just going to get rid of it, because there's no point in having it if you can't read it. I could put it in a more inconvenient spot for whenever I'm editing. I'm going to check my YouTube feed to see if I can read it. Um, yeah, you can kind of read what it says. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. I do kind of like it, and I'll probably re-implement it into a later stream. Whenever I bother to fix my thing where it's like your camera footage and your gameplay footage. Okay. A village. Nice. Nice. Okay. I'll play this one much safer. Is is this the version in which they had wool street lamps? So small village. Oh, I forgot you used to look like that. What? No chest? And no door. You can stay there. And they don't. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't have a brewing stand here, and they don't. What are you? Are you cleric? You not do anything yet? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think these villagers are at all helpful whatsoever. Oh. Hmm. I forgot that you had to shift over seeds. There's gonna be a lot of adjusting to things. A lot of aspects of the game are harder, a lot of aspects of the game are easier. Like, um, and there's also a lot of aspects that are like weird because I don't remember when everything got changed. I just remember that there were changes. Like, I remember distinctly that whenever I started playing Minecraft myself, and not just watching other people play it, but I remember, like, I got mutton from a sheep, and I was like, that's weird. I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know they could do that. I know they knew how to do that. I can't remember what the reference is, but something like that. This game is very interesting, very fun, very interesting. Don't know. It reminds me, there's this one person in one of my classes that was like, "Yeah, I'd never played Minecraft." I was like, "What? You haven't?" Because like that was my like initial reaction, and then I was like, "That's weird. That's a weird thing to say." Like, because for anyone in like an online space to like to be like, "I've never played Minecraft," is, oh my gosh, the roses. Look at them. It's perfect. This is literally my phone's lock screen. I would show you, but I'm not going to show you my lock screen. That's literally my phone's lock screen. Lock screen? I don't know. The one that's... Oh my... That's going to be so annoying. I guess I'll decide in the next stream whether or not... Like, how often we switch to the next version. Because the next version up isn't going to change too much, I don't think. I mean, like, 1.0 is where I started, but I could have started sooner. I had a similar idea whether I was going to do this, but I was going to start in the alpha version? Alpha. But I decided against it because I was like, I don't want to have to deal with trying to move the world files up or down or whatever. I know even with the way that even with having a like full release version that we start with, there's still issues with moving the world file up. And I'm going to save. My neck feels very weird. I'm going to save the world after every stream, and then at the end, I can release a really, really big zip file that has like every version of the world. And then I can get the seed from this one and remake this world with the original seed. Technically will be slightly different because like the bedrock is a little bit different and potentially also the trees, but still, you know, basically the same world that I start with. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We're having fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to be like really careful that I like remember to save all of them. I don't lose any of them. See, my biggest concern and the reason why I didn't follow through with the last, I guess, last attempt at doing this was that it's a cool idea in concept, but it sort of falls apart if you die in one of the versions. Because it's like, oh, cool, you made it to 1.7.10, and then you died. It's like, oh, guess it's over. So, I think that's just like the biggest like concern that I had. I should probably go find a sheep. Well, more than one sheep. I should probably go find 3 sheep. Very fast. Alright, they don't even need to be all the same color sheet. Be whatever. That is like I'm very confused for a second. I was like, why am I dying? Yeah, it's weird being back in like the version where, or one of the versions where you can mismatch your wool and still make a bed. Mismatch your wood types and still make a boat. Very nostalgic music. I'm only sleeping. I get it. I got it. I got it. It's night. It's night. I see the sun set. The sun is setting. Actually, wait. It's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I was just sleep facing the sunset, but I didn't. I think about it in time, and I didn't know how to leave the bed after I'd already laid down, which is pretty accurate to real life too. Sometimes I don't know how to leave the bed once I lay down. Like I drove today for like 4 hours straight, and I laid in my bed, and I laid in my bed for like way too long. Like I think I got back here at 4. Yeah, I would have left at noon, so I would have gotten back at like 4, maybe like 3:45 or something. Um, and then went and laid in my bed until like 6-ish, like almost 7. I shouldn't have made that one. I don't know why I was going that way. Because that's just like, I don't know. Two Jimmy Buffett songs in a row is kind of weird for my shuffle playlist. Well, it's a stream playlist, but it's on shuffle. I don't want to listen to two Jimmy Buffett songs in a row. That's what I want to listen to Chug Jug with you. Or Santeria. Or Mumbity Chocobo. I will settle with now. That's what I call polka. I'm excited for this Saturday. We're doing our first horror game Saturday. It's mostly horror game Saturday because I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat, and I will absolutely scare myself bad enough that I can't sleep that night. even with like a silly game like content warning. Probably not with content warning, but like Phasmophobia, I would probably scare myself. Or like Dead by Daylight, Silent Hill, I'll probably scare myself with like, but like actual horror games are not like monster, haha, where it's like, oh my goodness, it's Pyramid Head. I want, I want some Pyramid Head. Ooh, I'm mining coal. Make some torches. I was debating whether or not to um move this stream until the morning and just to go to bed whenever I got home, but I was sort of like, if I do that, it'll sort of just turn into a little cycle. Not be good. So the stream is gonna be a little bit slower than some other streams because I am very tired because I've been exhausted since like pretty much since I woke up because I woke up on a not very comfortable couch. So again, I should definitely be more careful. It's gone forever. Okay. I think we're good. I think that's good. Good enough. For now, I'm good. I'll go back to the village. I feel like the trees used to give more saplings than they do now. I don't know if that's not true, but I feel like it's true, so I'm gonna act like it is. I like this song because of its funky beat and its swanging tunes, but it has some real odd subject material. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't like birch wood. Right, right. Like, even middle clicking wasn't established yet. That's so odd. It's just so odd to go back almost 2 decades. That's crazy. much is Minecraft's 15? Yeah, 15th anniversary. It's weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna co-opt this building as my house. And then when it burns down because of this lava, I'm gonna be marginally upset. I want more of an open concept. I'm gonna keep this table, but I'm gonna switch it up. Pressure plates used to be thick. I'm gonna keep the table, but I'm gonna switch it up a bit. Oh, Steve doesn't have a beard. Odd. It's odd to like listen to a piece of music that you listen to a lot, but you like haven't listened to it like through like decent headphones. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm noticing so much more about this piece now. I don't know if that's a normal thing or not. Probably not. This part now that's what I have to Polka? Oh no, it's Polka power. I have two Polkas in a row. Okay, I think we're gonna go mining. Ah, again, throwing things out of the crafting table whenever you forget to take it out. Is that goes right into the ocean? Yeah, we'll have it facing this way. what's not going to be fun at all about this thing I hate most always about whenever I try and do a stream like this, it's really difficult to make mining interesting, especially whenever you are doing it live. Like, I have a couple of videos in which I'm like mining, and that's the whole video. And like, they're a little. Oh, right, not even side items, offhand items. Interesting. Ooh, a mob spawner. That could be actually really helpful. I do want to save some of my tools. Okay. Make a double chest right here. And then make an important items chest. Go right there. Right, has a full hitbox. I'm not sure if that'll work. Yeah, make sure not to break this one. Yeah, you gotta keep your first wooden, your first stone, your first iron. That's just smart. Okay. So I'm gonna grab some things I'm gonna need, and we can go on into mining expedition. I'd like to like get into the habit of streaming for like 2 hours. Um, just because I think that's like a good length where it's not like, oh, I barely streamed at all, and you know, I spent way too much time streaming. Yeah. Because I know, like, if I wanted to be like a streamer, I'd have to stream for like 4 hours every day or more, which might be something that's in the cards later. But for right now, I want to focus on like more artful things. Like you can do Twitch streams artfully, don't get me wrong. Like Germa's Dollhouse stream, I think was probably pretty artful. I didn't get to see it, but based on how much everyone talks about it, yeah. Also, everyone talks about Ludwig's subathon, which wasn't really as artful. It was just sort of like a really long stream, which can be. I mean, like it. He wasn't really saying anything with it. I think Germal was saying something with his thing. I'd like to find some diamonds in my first stream. One of the things that I think was the biggest misstep by Mojang was to lessen the importance of diamonds significantly. Like, you have this super important aspect of your game that everyone agrees is the most important aspect, and you get it to a point where they can now be farmed. I don't know how I feel about that. Like farmed easily too. It's not just like, oh, it's like diamond armor in this version is gonna be extremely difficult to make, which might be why I stay on this version for a little bit longer than I might stay on a couple others. Well, actually, it doesn't get easy for a while, but it's like, come on, just like. And I think it's because they don't want like their main demographic to struggle with their game. Let me eat this one. Uh, they don't want like younger kids to struggle with their game, but it's like you take away all the challenge and it's not as fun anymore. And I think they sort of assume that because they are a child that they cannot handle any difficulty whatsoever. Which, like, I don't think we need Mojang to be helicopter parents. And, like, my child cannot handle anything. Or my, or whatever, you know. Two. So I got 10 more. See, and I really loved to mine on this version. Not this one, but like pre-cave update. Honestly, the cave update killed my like continued return to this game. Like whenever there was a new update, I would always come back and be like, "Oh, new update, Minecraft, my favorite game." Yes, sir. But now it's like I'll come back for the update, but I don't come back as much as I used to because I used to be like, okay, I'll just strip mine for like couple hours, and I'll be good, and I can do whatever. And then now it's like, okay, so you've got a strip mod on Y negative 64 through all the deep slate, also Y22 for iron, Y64 for diamonds through all the deep slate, so it takes like so much longer. Y22 for the iron. No, I don't, not as fun anymore. But like this, if I wasn't streaming, like if this wasn't hardcore mode, I would just turn on like 4-hour video essay about anime and just mine in this direction. Like whenever I was playing Vault Hunters on the channel, it was that was like a large portion of it was, oh, something about B stars, video about like a reading of B stars in like a different way than I would have considered reading it. Sure. Oh. Ooh. I didn't watch that while I was. There are monsters nearby. Here are monster nearby. Are you by chance detecting my massive oh. I'm sort of stuck in here. It's very odd. I used to, before I moved into college, I lived on the second story of a house that's in like the middle of nowhere. And so I didn't really hear any vehicles ever. But like here, I live next to the road. Like if I open these blinds, I can see the road. And there's like always like emergency vehicles, which is like odd. I'm not used to hearing emergency vehicles. I really need to make a better thumbnail as like a general, I'm going to be doing a Minecraft hardcore thing, because I'm using thumbnails from like the beginning of my channel, like from the first like 2 months when I was like, I can just stream on YouTube. We hit the 1 hour mark. Um, yeah. I have enjoyed this, but I kind of don't want to have to wait until the day. Very nostalgic, but like it feels sort of like bittersweet doing this. It's like, oh, it's my favorite game. Look, look at it, beautiful, wonderful. But like, there's so many like memories tied to this. It's like weird. Which I think is why I was so emotional when that one person was like, "I never played Minecraft before." I was like it's so important to me that it was so weird that it couldn't be as important to somebody else. But I think like if I was like, I've never petted a cow, she'd probably have that same reaction to me or something. Or like I've never voluntarily watched Grey's Anatomy, she would have that same reaction. Never? Really? It's almost daytime. Oh, daytime. Sunrise. Ooh, Enderman. I I know that there, like in the earlier versions, there was like a certain point where water wouldn't break your fall, but I don't remember what it was. Mostly because in one of Stampy's videos, he fell into water and then he died. And I don't want to do that. I wish that I had replay mod for that. It was probably really funny. I'll recreate it because it was fall, break both of my legs, but fall into water. No MLG. MLG bucket tricks. That should have killed me. I hit the wrong button. I went to attack it and I blocked because I forgot that that's the thing. I forgot that you could block. I still think they should bring this back. Like not have it block everything, but block like a little bit. And if you have a shield, it blocks everything like it does now. Because the sword doesn't have something like that. It's not like I don't think so at least. Well, now my mind's all broke. Hmm. I feel like I might have incited something. Not, not great for myself. I need ender pearls though. Are do they just instantly forget? Or like I don't know how you work. How do you work? Because, like, I know how modern Endermen work, but, like, this is sort of shoddy coding, so. Shoddy coding? I didn't know she could do that. I feel vaguely unsafe. That's okay. It's worth it for the prospect of ender pearls. I'm gonna go ahead and make an iron chest plate. It's so weird not being able to shift click items in. No achievement. Are there even achievements? There are. Oh, there are enchanters. It sort of makes me want to write a video essay. That there are so many video essays about Minecraft, and I don't want to just add to the like slog of YouTube. I don't know. Like I didn't think I would have like an emotional reaction to this. And I think I'd be like emotional at my Minecraft stream. That's a fun idea. I'll do that. And I'd be like, I'm not like, but you know, like it's like it's weird because it's like it's the game. Like just things keep like flooding in, and it's like that YouTuber, that YouTuber, Chimney Swift, Zach's got games. Why are these people coming into my mind right now? Remove these lava sources. That would be a stupid place to move it to. Don't immediately go into that. I'd have been nothing. I would have felt nothing. currently listening to the Bohemian Polka, which is Weird Al's cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. Is very odd because there are certain instruments in here that I know of already and that I have heard while listening to it. But it's weird to like be able to fully hear because there's. All right. I want to make a lot of these. Because eventually it gets to a point where you can't make the wood planks like that. Because right now they act like stone slabs and not wood anything. Which is weird. And it's like there are several versions before they change it. And I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose was. I think getting full iron for my first episode is fine. Episode. Stream. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Because I need to go take a shower before I go to bed. Tomorrow isn't really going to be a hard day. But it's going to be a long day. Because I have, like, a class I'm interested in that I'm taking tomorrow. But it's like a 3-hour class. So it's like, sort of, it's sort of like, I like doing these streams, but I don't want to stream for like 7 hours straight. Right now. Like, I don't know. Or that I'm gonna like take this class and realize that I absolutely hate doing this stuff with other people. Like, trying to make things with other people is just always bad. And I'm gonna be like, neat. Cool. But yeah, so I think that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to click the bell. If you're on Twitch, give me bits right now. I mean, if you've been watching this whole time but just not interacting, that's sort of cool. That's cool. That's cool. You don't have to, but hope you enjoyed. Bye. It won't let me leave.